So we've now heard both sides of the argument about local government review. Now, I have to say that I've been covering this for some time. I started off by thinking, yeah, the three councils option was probably going to be the best. The more I have heard, the more I've looked into this, the more convinced I've been is that the One Suffolk option is the only real sensible choice for the government in this. Now, I have to say, first of all, I am highly sceptical about the financial claims both sides have made about this. I am much more sceptical about the claims from the three councils side. I just don't see how their proposals can achieve the kind of savings that the government is talking about. But my basic feeling on this isn't based on the savings there, because frankly, I'm after covering local government for the last 40 years, I just don't trust any figures until they're actually audited and presented at the end, until we know exactly where it is. So it comes down to a few things. First of all, Suffolk, as I said when I was talking to the two guests there, Suffolk it has an identity. It has had an identity for more than a millennium. I don't think I come from Ipswich and East and South Suffolk or from whatever. Suffolk has its own identity. I live in Ipswich. I'm a Suffolk boy. I was born and brought up in the east of Suffolk, in the Leiston, Saxmundham area. I lived for a time and worked for a time in Bury St Edmunds in West Suffolk. It is all Suffolk to me, and I think that identity is very important. When you look at how the proposed splitting is being done, frankly, the three Suffolk people seem to be using a kind of geographical gymnastics to try to equalise figures in all kinds of places, and it really does develop something of a dog's breakfast of a map. And Stowmarket has absolutely nothing to do with Lowestoft. It looks to either Ipswich or Bury St Edmunds, and yet the idea is that local government should be run for Stowmarket from Lowestoft. It doesn't make any sense, and it just looks to me as if you are building in duplication there. So for all of these reasons, yes, there are issues, and I can understand people being concerned about Haverhill running things in Lowestoft or whatever, but I do get that if you have a large council like that, you can have smaller areas. Richard Rout was talking about 5 planning areas, which sounds probably just about right. And what also worries me is that a lot of the people who are supporting the three councils seem to be doing it not because of any kind of identity or anything like that. It is simply because of short-term political advantage. The Greens don't want anything to do. The Green Party doesn't want anything to do with Ipswich and that part of the county, because they don't win seats in Ipswich or in the area around Ipswich. So they want three councils because they think they can clear up in places like Mid Suffolk, in the Waveney Valley area, that kind of thing. Quite rightly, you've got Labour who are supporting three councils because they think that the Ipswich and South Suffolk is their only chance of actually winning a council. Now, yeah, it may be, but I don't believe we should set up the future shape of local government in this county based on the political dynamics of a certain period of time, which is what we are at the moment. So for all of those reasons, I have filled in the form. It wasn't that difficult to send to the government. I have filled in my consultation form and said that as a reporter who spent 40 years covering local government in this county, that my feeling is the only solution for Suffolk is to have one council for the whole county. I hope that comes up. Yes, it isn't. There will be problems, but hopefully they will all be ironed out. and it will retain the identity of Suffolk, and we can all be in one Suffolk together.